here we are. I'll say good afternoon to you, Miss Lady.
Good afternoon, Rufus.
All right. Listen, I understand that you have had a few comments that were were sent along to you as likes concerning my poetry reading the other day. How about that?
Yes.
I'm dying to hear what this.
All right, you sure you want to hear, Rufus? Well, let me just read you. I'll give you about 9 of them, okay?
Knock me out. Knock me out.
Okay, yes, I have these few comments sent to me about your poetry, the poems you read the other day. Would you just be patient till I read them all, okay?
Come on with it.
Okay.
Come on with it.
Number 1 says, as a poet, Likka Sto Rufus is definitely a better book salesman. Number 2.
Wait. Yeah, all right.
Number 2 says, what made my man Rufus think he was a poet?
Whoa, wait a minute now. Who said that?
Must
be somebody I know.
Probably.
Yeah.
Number 3, roses are red, violets are blue. Rufus the poet will not do.
I feel that the critics are being very harsh.
Yeah, sort of like the Apollo, okay, in New York.
Yeah, all right.
Number 4, Likka Sto Rufus.
I can take it.
This is good. Likka Sto Rufus should not write poetry, ever.
Not ever?
Ever.
If I had more practice, I could. That's all right. Go ahead.
Number 5, I can see what post-traumatic stress disorder can do. Can make you think you're a poet.
Well, this is somebody who's never had post-traumatic stress disorder, because post-traumatic stress disorder don't make you think you're a poet. I don't think.
Okay. Yeah. Number 6, stop, Rufus, stop. Don't put that on us, please. Number 7, Rufus, you are not a poet. Face that. Number 8, oh Lord, no, not another rhymer who thinks he's a poet. But number 9 is not so bad. It says, number 9, I quote,
Number 9, that's my lucky number. Go ahead.
Okay, love you, Rufus. Hate your poetry. Irene, your ex-girlfriend.
All right, now let's read the positive ones.
Well, unfortunately, Rufus, there weren't any positive ones. Only positively that they didn't like your poetry. But I wouldn't be totally discouraged. You know, you just started, and with a little training and little possible insight, you could even do better.
Yeah, I'm gonna practice. Practice.
Don't give up.
You don't get good at nothing unless you practice. All right. I'm not gonna, the brother came down on me with the request. He said, hey man, keep selling them books because I'm getting some positive response. At least that much is happening.
Yeah.
When you Google.
Oh, Rufus.
When you go.
Your sign.
Oh.
Turn it. No, the other way.
Yes.
Okay.
When you do that, you can have access to all these books on this table.
It does tell you where you can buy it.
Yeah. So anyway.
As well as Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes, this is.
I am Likka Sto Rufus. And I am the official representative of Brother Odie Hawkins here. And I have been granted the privilege and the honor of reading some of his stuff. Matter of fact, I've been reading more and more all the while, and I'm finding some things that's coming off this pretty nice, One of the things I can say is that he's not a poet.
Well, he's done poetry, but
right.
Okay, he prefers longer forms of literature.
Excuse me?
He prefers longer forms of literature
Well, you know it better than I do.
Okay.
Whatever that means. What was it? Oh, right here. He's asking me to read his story. I think he called it a short story
Okay.
as opposed to a long story. So I'm going to read that.
Very good,
It's
Rufus.
not too long, and if it gets to be too long and I get tired, then I'm going to stop.
No problem.
But what the story is about is incidentally, tell me it's one of your favorite stories.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of your favorite stories. So now I'm going to try to, do the best I can because it's one of your favorite stories and you one of my favorite documentarians.
Why, thank you, Rufus.
Yeah, you're all right, you're all right. You're not like a lot of people I know, just sometimes they for you, sometimes they ain't for you.
No, we both are for you.
Hey, it just makes me more determined.
Yeah, we're both for you.
There you go. All right, he calls this thing, he explained it to me. It's called Taiwo and Kahinde.
Oh, yes, it
Yeah,
is
like
one of
that.
my favorite ones.
What it is the way it's explained to me is that he takes it from the Yoruba people, people over there in Nigeria. So that when they got twins born, they named the first one Taiwo, and they named the second one Kahinde. Excuse me, I got a little cough.
Yes.
Thank goodness for this tea.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. So the first one that's born is called Taiwo, and the second one that's born is called Hindi. Doesn't matter whether it's boy or girl, nothing like that.
Okay.
So he asked me to read this here.
All right.
He calls it twin energy. Once and only once upon a time, there was a couple named Lady Muffin and Mr. Man.
Yes.
They got together when she was 50 and he was 60.
Oh.
A couple late bloomers, romantically speaking. She had been married before and had a son, a warrior who had done his duty in Iraq and Afghanistan. That's what came after what, I was down for.
Yeah.
Mr. Man had also been married 3 times with a number of long-standing liaisons.
Yes.
Liaisons.
Yes,
I
he
guess that means shacking up with other broads.
Yeah, he got around.
Yeah. Prior to his marriage to Lady Muffin. That's what he called it, Lady Muffin. Yeah, he talking about you.
Yes, he does.
None of these previous emotional connections mattered to them after they connected. Lady Muffin dismissed whoever had come before her by simply dismissing them as BLM before Lady Muffin. Whoa, that girl, you cold.
Yeah, I
You
am.
cold.
Yeah, I am.
And thusly it was. They were quite happy and could have lived happily ever after, as the cliche says. Got some French in here, cliche. But they frequently found themselves talking about the children they might have had if they had met when they were younger.
Okay.
Scratching something on my eye, is it? Yeah, ain't nothing. Let's face it, lady, we got a couple realities to deal with. Your biological clock has run down, and I've had this prostate operation.
Yep.
Maybe I could pray to the great mystery about this. Go ahead on, lady. You're pretty good at praying. It certainly wouldn't hurt to give it a try.
Yeah.
Lady Muffin was so good at praying that a number of people asked her to pray for them, or to pray for people that they felt her prayers would help. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
So on this occasion, Lady Muffin started praying a little harder than usual. And after a month of serious prayer, the great mystery came to them in a common dream after they had enjoyed themselves with each other. After they had enjoyed themselves with each other.
Moving right along.
Whoa, this or that. Yeah, I never heard that put like that. So what can I do for you, Lady Muffin? And for you, Mr. Man, that you haven't already done for yourselves. The great Missy had a sense of humor.
Yes.
The great Missy was known to have a bad temper, a good sense of humor, a sarcastic streak, and the ability to answer serious prayers. Mr. Man passed the emotional mic to his wife. I don't know why it took you so long to get with us on this. I've been pulling at you for a month now. I know you have, lady. I know you have. This is the great mystery talking. But you have to remember, you're not the only person out there who's asking me to do this and that. Plus, I have my own personal affairs to attend to. But let's not get off into that. Spare your prayer out to me. Great mystery. It's a fairly simple request, great mystery. Mr. Man and I want to have a couple of kids together. Children that come from us and us alone. Ooh. The common dream screen faded to deep blue for a few beats before the great mystery reappeared. Whoa! Just a minute now. Y'all ain't no spraying chickens raising children is hard work. Especially these days. And we don't have that it takes a village to raise a child in place anymore. You have to be aware that you and you alone will be responsible for these children you're talking about. Are y'all ready for what that's about? Great mystery, listen to me close because I'm not going to repeat myself. Lady Muffin could be quite specific when she felt that it was necessary. I can't think of any two people on this planet who are better qualified to raise children, village or no village. Now, then, having said that, let me say this. If you're ready, willing, and able to make it possible for us to have two children, I guarantee you that we'll be able to take care of them. Are you hearing me loud and clear, Mr. Great Mystery? Hey, you're talking to the Great Mystery, you know.
Well, you have to be clear.
Your ass could disappear if you mess up the Great Mystery. I don't mean that. The Great Mystery smiled a very mysterious smile before he answered. Lady Muffin could come at you pretty tough if she really wanted something. Look, lady, Mr. Man, let me think on this for a bit. I'll get back to you. Their common dream screen faded to a midnight blue, and the Great Mystery dissolved into it. I kind of see it like a television screen going blank. So.
Right.
Lady Muffin and Mr. Man woke up, sat up on their double futon bed, and stared at each other. They stared into each other's eyes. They're sleeping on a double futon. Wow, it's like in Japan or Korea.
Comfortable.
Yeah, y'all. Woo. Lady, man, did you? So we just have to wait. You know how the Great Mystery works. Things take time. They snuggled back into each other's arms and went back to sleep. A week later, the Great Mystery paid them another common dream visit. Hey, Lady Muffin, Mr. Man, wake up. We wait. Well, I've given your request a lot of thought, and I've decided. They waited impatiently for the Great Mystery's decision as he made a dramatic pause. I've decided that I'll answer your prayers. I'll just ask you to make a ball once a year. What will it be, Great Mystery? I want both of y'all to go to the Pacific or the Atlantic Ocean. Either one that you're close to when the new year changes, light a white candle and a blue candle, excuse me, and throw a few white flowers into the ocean. Is that cool?
Cool.
No problem, Great Mystery, no problem. And we thank you with all our hearts. Ain't no big thing. Excuse me. Ain't no big thing. Y'all take care, he whispered and went away again.
Yes.
Lady Muffin and Mr. Man snuggled back into each other's arms, giggly like teenagers, making plans for the babies to come whenever they came. This is getting to be interesting here, boy, the great Mr. Weeks went by and nothing happened. Lady Muffin prayed and prayed. Mr. Man joined her, adding a more militant touch to the prayer session. Yo, what's the deal, great mystery? You told us we gonna have a done deal here. A couple of nights later, great mystery faded into their dream time. Now what? I hope you guys understand that I'm very busy, got lots of stuff to do. Well, we don't want to bend you out of shape or anything, great mystery, but remember the kids you promised us? The great mystery frowned, pulled a large notebook out of his backpack, put his reading glasses on, like that, and started thumbing through a list of things to do. You said you haven't seen them yet? No. Uh-oh. I see what the problem is. I gave that assignment to little mystery number 2. Looks like somebody's in for demotion here. Sorry about this. Just be cool. I'll have this squared away in no time at all. Thanks a lot, great mystery. Thanks a lot. They snuggled back into each other's arms and slept peacefully. Their prayers were going to be answered. So, thusly, dry long so, it came to pass 9 nights later, Lady Muffin woke up to find 2 beautiful babies, one on each side of her, one in each armpit. She was greatly puzzled by the babies in each armpit. I can imagine. I didn't even know I was pregnant. Mr. Man, wake up, she whispered to her husband. I meant to whisper. Mr. Man, wake up, she whispered. Wake up! We have Ipeji, twins, a boy and a girl. They were overwhelmed with joy. They named the right side baby a boy, Taiwo, because she looked at him first. And they named the girl Kahindi because she looked at her next. Taiwo, the firstborn, Kahinde, the secondborn. That's the way the traditional Yoruba people do it. There's one thing I'm really puzzled about. What's that, lady? I didn't even know I was pregnant, let alone with twins. Ask the great mystery about it the next time you get a chance. They were very busy in the next few days, changing diapers, singing gentle songs to quiet the babies down in the middle of the night. As usual, the great mystery eased into their dream. So, how are things going, guys? Things are going beautiful, great mystery. There's just one big question I have. Let's hear it. I'm running a little behind schedule already. How could we wind up with twins, Ibeji, when I didn't have any signs of being pregnant? You didn't ask for a pregnancy. You asked for a couple babies, correct? You're right about that, great mystery. And besides, the great mystery said with a sly smile, you have to remember, the great mystery works in mysterious ways. Gotta run now. Check with y'all in a couple years or so. Take care. Thanks again, great mystery. Thanks again. He wasn't like Santa Claus or nothing like that. He didn't have no reindeer.
No, right.
And
Yeah.
Lady Muffin and Mr. Man fell into some serious parenting. They were having an opportunity to share the duties and pleasure of caring for their very own babies. They spent their days singing and their nights smiling. Lady, what do you think? You think we ought to put the baby in the stroller and take him down to the park? It's a beautiful day. This is a great idea. Let's do it. As luck would have it, they ran into a couple of their friends down in the park. Ralph and Yvonne Vernon rushed over to them when they saw them push their baby carriage into the park. Lady, man, where you guys been? We haven't seen y'all in months. What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah.
Lady Muffin and Mr. Man puffed themselves up with pride and invited their friends to peek into the baby carriage of Taiwan Kahindi. Ralph and Yvonne stared into the interior of the baby carriage and didn't see no babies. They were very diplomatic about it. Oh, they're lovely. Just lovely. Yeah, lovely. Well, we'll be seeing y'all. We gotta go top out of heaven to get a chance. They strolled away from Lady Muffet and Mr. Man, glowing with the pride of new parents. Ralph whispered out of the corner of his mouth when they were beyond earshot of his friends. Damn, that's a shame. Looks like both of them have been hit by some kind of delusional Alzheimer's or something. Yeah. I knew they wanted to have kids together, but I had no idea it would get to this point. It didn't take many more outings for Lady Muffet and Mr. Man to realize they had two babies that only they could see. Don't pay them no attention, lady. Don't pay her no attention. Strangely, by the time the baby was 5 years old, Lady Muffet and Mr. Man noticed a fascinating thing. Adults couldn't see the twins, but children their own age could see them, play with them, have fun on the playground. They began to feel a great need to have their twins' indivisibility explained. It was time to pray up the great mystery again. Now what? Don't tell me you two want a couple more. Oh, nothing like that, great mystery. It's just that we have bit of a problem having two invisible kids. I see, said the blind man. But let me explain why I did that. Number one, y'all didn't ask for children you could share. You asked for your own personal kids, and that's what I gave you. Number two, I took your ages into consideration, and I thought you'd be better off having a couple of kids, twins who would always remain kids. What's that mean, great mystery? That means that your children are never going to be older than 8 years old. That means you won't ever have to deal with teenage rebellious behavior and all that kind of stuff, okay? Thank you, great mystery. You are very, very wise. That's why I am who I am. Anything else before I split? Well, we were just thinking, we discussed it. It would be great if our twins had relatives. Not a problem. From this day onward, all of the children on the planet who are the same age as your twins will be considered their cousins. And thus it came to be that Lady Muffin and Mr. Man became the proud parents of invisible twins, Taiwo and Kahindi.
They're wonderful.
Beautiful babies who will remain sweet and adorable for the rest of their lives. Delights for those who could see them. And once again, once upon a time, we are made aware that the great mystery works in mysterious ways to behold. He's got a thing down here that says, Ashe. All right, that's, well, I gotta say.
Thank you, Rufus. You read that wonderful.
All right, he said it, hey, read that to her.
I'm sure the twins enjoyed listening to it too.
Okay, I'm glad that you're pleased because I think those critics of my poetry were a bit hard, but we'll see what's going to happen after this.
Well, if you believe in yourself and you want to write poetry, then like with anything, you need to train and work at it so that you're successful. You're working to be a successful salesman of books.
You just, Lord.
Don't give up.
Let me wipe my shoes off here. You done put some stuff down.
Seriously, Rufus.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody rain on your parade. Believe in yourself.
Hey.
All right? Believe in yourself.
You know what? I'm going back to the woodshed. That's around the corner back here where my tent is.
Yeah.
And I am going to work hard on the poetry. But I guarantee you this, I'm not going to bring out any more poetry till that I have it, really where, everybody would, excuse me.
learn meter and
Yeah,
and listen to some poetry.
I don't know.
There's Dylan Thomas and a lot of people that you can listen to. Dylan Thomas.
Dylan. I don't know.
Well, Odie Hawkins will.
Where's he
Odie Hawkins will share.
No, you just missed somebody name.
That's for you to learn. Go find out.
Ooh,
Okay, there's a library. You got a library card? You got a library card? Get yourself a library card.
All right. Get
All
myself a library card. Let me make a note here. I'm gonna put this on the Google sign.
Okay.
I'll see. I'm holding it up right.
Yeah.
Go to library. Yeah, I've been to the library before.
Well, get yourself a card so you can get a book and you can, you know.
But I have a record. I might not be eligible for a card.
Go check it out.
All right. Hey, I appreciate all the help you can give me.
All right.
And
Catch you
if
later.
that's it for us today,
Yep.
I'm gonna call it a day, and start working on different things.
Yep. I'm gonna take Taiwan Kahindi home and wrap it up too. Bye for now, Rufus. Ciao.
I love that. Ciao. 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 Ciao.